Rust trial of Alec Baldwin dropped because to concealed evidence. As a New Mexico court dismissed the involuntary manslaughter lawsuit against him for a fatal shooting on the Rust film set, Alec Baldwin sobbed. 3 days into Baldwin's trial in Santa Fe, the proceedings came to an abrupt end in a courthouse, a short distance from the scene where cinematographer Halyna Hutchins was shot by Mr. Baldwin as he was practicing with a handgun. Since the filming in October 2021, this is the second time the actor's case has been dropped. He won't face trial once more. "Too many people have helped me to express my gratitude at this time," Mr. Baldwin posted on Instagram on Saturday. "To all of you, you will never know how much I appreciate your kindness toward my family." His attorneys claimed that prosecutors and police had concealed evidence, including a cache of ammunition that may have been related to the incident. How live ammo got on the set has been a major focus of the case, and Mr. Baldwin's attorneys have questioned the investigation and errors made by the officials who processed the scene. Their move to dismiss caused an extraordinary chain of events that included the resignation of one of the two special prosecutors overseeing the case and the jury's dismissal so that more witnesses could testify. The bullets were submitted in a different case with a different number, but Mr. Baldwin's attorney said they might be connected to Miss Hutchins' passing. The ammunition did not match the rounds discovered on the Rust set, according to the prosecution, and was unrelated to the crime. Nonetheless, the judge decided that they ought to have been disclosed to Mr. Baldwin's legal team. From the bench, she declared, "The state's willful withholding of this information was intentional and deliberate. There is no way for the court to right this wrong. Since the judge dismissed Baldwin's case with prejudice rather than declaring it a mistrial, prosecutors will not be able to file the same charges against him in the future." The nuclear option was it. Trial lawyer Joshua Ritter of Los Angeles told the BBC that the case was concluded. Mr. Baldwin, who is most known for playing Donald Trump on Saturday Night Live and the NBC series 30 Rock, sobbed as the judge read aloud from a long statement outlining her grounds for the dismissal. Hilaria, his spouse, had her mouth covered. His family members wept and grinned as well. The actor gave his attorneys a hug before giving his wife, who was seated behind him, an embrace. Without replying, they left together in a black car and strolled out hand in hand via a press tunnel. The evidence was revealed to the court on Thursday when a crime scene technician reported that a former police officer named Troy Teskey had turned over live ammunition that may have been connected to the case. Mr. Teskey is close with the stepfather of the movie's armorer, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, who was found guilty earlier this year of involuntary manslaughter. He was assisting Seth Kenney, who provided ammo and props for the movie shoot. The court heard testimony on the bullets from several witnesses, including Mr. Kenney and the lead authorities in the case, after the judge sent the jury home on Friday. Carrie Morrissey, one of the primary prosecutors in the case, testified toward the end of the hearing regarding the bullets and the reason they weren't given to the defense. A prosecutor's testimony in a case where they played a part in the investigation is extremely uncommon. According to Miss Morris's testimony, the ammo had no evidentiary value. As the judge considered dismissing the case, she said on the stand that Erlinda Ocampo Johnson, her co-prosecutor, had resigned on Friday. Didn't agree with the decision to have a public hearing over the evidence claims, she clarified for Miss Johnson.